Want me to lead it or you?
You can do the instructions there.
Yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to the Netwatch Centre of Excellence here in Fella. We're here for the Central Under-16 Regional A final between Southwest Cusack and Eire. I'm joined here with Head of Games Robert Sampson today.
Thanks, Polly. Yeah, it should be a cracking game. The rain is just falling here now in Fenna as Southwest just take the field. These two had a great battle a couple of weeks ago. Eire just prevailing by 4 in the end. But should be a cracking game. Should be some good matchups here that we'll have to get our eye on early on.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think everyone's lined out as numbered on the programme here. We'll get through in a little while. And down below on pitch 3 there we have Norton Alley versus Carlow Davin in the B final. We'll get score updates throughout the game.
Interesting enough here, see Darragh Casey lined at full back today, Mark and Jack Monaghan. So that's a switch that they've made from previous encounters.
Yeah, Jamie Doody there is eyeing up Alex Style, which will be an interesting battle. Jamie is a very fast player, and it'll be interesting to see if he stays on Alex for the full game.
Darragh Coleman now coming up from 6 and back to Alex now. Alex will conduct this orchestra and he always gets the head up looking for his buddy Jack inside.
Yeah, it's a great relationship the two boys have. They're always looking for each other when they get on the ball.
Pass by Josh McGrath.
The ever reliable Darragh Casey carrying the ball out. Out Shea O'Grady. Brian Lowe carrying. Conor Phelan sticking to Ronan Dooley like glue, so he is.
Good hand by Dahi Roach. Dahi missed the game the other evening. He was caught with injury, but it's good to see him back here now today. We're just going to...
we have Peter McConnell joining us on commentary now as Robert Sampson heads over to watch Norton Alley versus Carlow Davin. He'll be able to give us score updates in a while.
Yeah, good start from Eire there on the attack straight away, Paul.
Yeah, fine. We were just going through the matchups there, Peter, myself and Rob. We were looking at who was picking up who. You can see Jamie Doody is sticking to Alex Style from the start, and Darragh Casey's gone full back to Mark Jack Monaghan. James Ockeney with the kick out straight over the sideline, just underneath us here.
Yeah, sliced off the side of the foot there. Straight out for a line ball for Eire, and it looks like it's going to be Sen and Sheen going to take it here. We'll wait for a ball to get back into play. Robert Sampson with a cultured right foot. Doesn't get the distance, but eventually gets to Sen and Sheen.
Someone check his quad after that now, he'll be complaining. Shea O'Grady back to Sen and Sheen. Can Eire now make something up here? Good defending by the Southwest Cusack team. Blocked out the middle and win the ball back, carrying forward now. But to Michael Murphy here from the Mount Leinster Rangers Club's Alex Style. Alex Style to Joshua Walsh. Don't force it is the call, so they might look to recycle out of this corner here. Callum Jordan being pressed by Kieran O'Rinn. That's great defending by Kieran O'Rinn.
Good ball.
Back to Callum Jordan, unlucky with that.
Just snatched at it a bit there. Callum was making a good run off the shoulder and a nice little pop pass, but just snatched at the shot, forced it a small bit, goes to the left of the post and wide. But look, it gets Southwest Cusack's on the attack up there, and
it was a nice little move by Joshua Walsh, cut in along the end line. Not too many players have that bravery to go down along the end line.
Around the middle of the field, big man. Murphy's a big man in the middle of the field. Brian Lowe, very accomplished footballer, very good on the ball. Knocks it out along, and Eire setting up an attack again. Heads up, big good early ball in.
Ronan Dooley into Daniel Custerson. The ball over the top for Sen and Sheen. Turns back on the left boot.
Great block
down.
A bit of danger coming across here. Good ball right across into the danger zone, but good defending. I think it's Finan, is it?
It's Finan Nolan carrying the ball out now.
Nolan driving out. That's a great way to come out.
Loads of speed, loads of ability in Finan. Just a score update from down below in the B final. Norton Alley 7 points, Carlow Davin 5 points, and it looks like it's just half time there.
Good close match, and that's what we want to see here. We get competitive games. This has been a very competitive competition Paul, right throughout. You know, I mean, we thought last year's was good. This is equally as good. You know, teams up for it, players up for it.
No, it's excellent to see. It looks like both managements have got their matchups right so far, and it's working. It's working for both sides. Eire have struggled now in the last 2 attacks to get their shot off. Can South West Cusack go up now and get a score on the board for themselves? There's Murphy from Mount Leinster Rangers carrying forward, looking for the option. Gives it to Darragh Coleman. Darragh will definitely look to go forward.
And again, it's a difficult enough breeze there, you know. I mean, it's, you know, obviously anybody that knows Fenna knows it's very open.
Darragh Coleman inside.
That's a good score.
That's a great score by Lee Murphy of the Nave Own Club down in Michael.
But a great run from Darragh Coleman. Darragh was involved in that 3 times in that move. Broke it up, or made a great run from coming out of defence. Alex Style found him, played a little 1-2, went again, got onto it again. The second one popped it into Lee Murphy, coming off the shoulder, and a good score. You know, Eire a little bit slow about tracking back, but again, you know, we're just saying about the breeze. There is a breeze there. Whatever is there, I'd say it's slightly favouring Eire at the moment. It's probably coming at an angle across towards us.
It's a bit deceiving. It's a bit deceiving, Peter. You probably don't feel it down here on the ground, but we put that ball up in the sky. It's hanging a little bit for South West Cusack. Again, looking for the ever reliable Ronan Dooley. Breaks to Brian Lowe, back to Dooley. Pass just slides away from him, and Dahi Roach will clear this up. He actually wins his free here, pulled back by Ronan Dooley, and solo on goal.
Yeah, look, it's difficult enough conditions now, Paul. There's rain is starting to come down a little bit steadier now. We're hoping it might just blow over, but it's in for the day, I think, now. So it's about toughing it out here for the team that's playing slightly into it. But anything that's not going to hand is going to hit the ground and it's going to skid everywhere.
As we've seen already, it's going to skid away from them. So they're going to have to be smart and keep the ball in hand where possible.
Yeah, well, accuracy in the pass is going to be very, very important, you know.
Will that suit Eire, Peter, do you think? Because South West Cusack will look to kick pass inside to Jack Monaghan. The last couple of weeks we've noticed he's been inside making them dangerous runs, and it'll be interesting to see how they can run the ball today.
Yeah, well, like a long ball in conditions like this, Paul, might be the way to do it, because it's something treacherous for a back line to try and deal with. It's the close pass and the close encounters that are going to have to be very, very active, because, you know, hand passes that are 7-8 yards, they're not going to ground or not going to hand, go to ground, and then all of a sudden you are in difficulty.
And South West Cusack putting the ball out here to Joshua Walsh just in front of us. Joshua Walsh from Michael Davids. Loads of options here. Lee Murphy from Navon, keeping it simple. Michael Murphy of Mount Leinster Rangers. Again, they're just going to build up slowly here, wait for the gaps to appear in the Eire defence. But Eire are well spread out across the field, Peter. They're a well drilled team on their style of play.
Yeah, an excellent team. Emphatic winners of the under-16. You'd have to say, Paul. Nobody came in, you know, within a good distance of them in that under-16 championship. But you know, it's great to see teams like that just coming through, but building on, you know, competitions like this. Yeah,
no more than Palatine last year, Peter. Palatine made it to the A final, very unlucky not to win. Lost out to Carlow Davin, and now Eire county champions are in the A final of this Central Regional competition. So it's good to see the clubs are able to keep going after their championship is ended.
Yeah, well, I suppose to have an advantage at the start of the competition, Paul, you know, where, you know, they're organised coming off the winning their own championship, where the others are just trying to feel their way. But like, as it goes on, the club team probably gets a bit tired.
That's well held by Zach Kelly as it sprung up for him. Back to Joe McDermott. Joe McDermott looks up and Ronan Dooley's inside. He's one-on-one with Conor Phelan. There's support coming, but it's a bit slow coming for him. Can he get his kick? Left boot. Swings it.
Inside the post. Very
good score from Ronan Dooley. Yeah. Ball footed, can kick right, can kick left.
Yeah, and once he got that little yard on, you know, on the defender, once he just got away from him, you know, he lined it up and curled in lovely from where we're standing. Perfect view of it, just curling inside the far post.
Yeah, it was worth a chance, because South West Cusack were getting bodies back there, so I don't think the goal was on for him if he had beaten the defender. So Eire need to be cute now when they're going forward, not to leave Ronan isolated, because South West Cusack will target him. Yeah, absolutely. That's why he's there. You know, you can play Ronan Dooley wing back, you can play him centre back, you can play him midfield. He's full forward for a reason. Versatile. South West Cusack winning their own kick out. Finn Nolan to Dahi Roach. Dahi Roach looks up. Oh, Darragh Coleman left all on his own. Heads towards the 45. He's inside it. Looks up. He's going himself. Beats the defender. Inside to Murphy. Murphy, simple score.
Yeah, he took it well. There was a goal chance on there. I thought if he slipped it once more, but then again, look, scoring the board, coming away from it is very, very important because it, when it comes down to it, I can't see it being a hugely high-scoring game with the conditions that we have, but every score might count at the end of the day, Paul.
Yeah, it was a well-taken move, and just to note, Derek Coleman, twice now he's been left open in the middle of the field there, Peter.
Yeah.
Something Eire will want to clamp down on, because Derek Coleman's a dangerous threat going forward.
And he looks like a guy that's just is up for it here today, and very instrumental in both scores now.
Ball kick-out breaks to Alex Doyle here, who will tidy it up. Being faced up by Sen and Sheehan. Alex looks to go himself. Goes past Murphy. Still going Alex Doyle. Out to Finan Nolan on that far side. Finan will recycle around. Again, Derek Coleman wide open here in the middle of the field if Stanley can find him. Orchestrating the attack. There he is now, Derek Coleman from the Mount Leinster Rangers club. Murphy. Back out to Coleman. Again, Eire set up well in their defence, not diving out yet. Can Southwest Cusack find the gap? Murphy takes it on. Oh, Derek Coleman just switched off. Can Callum Jordan recycle it? Kieran O'Rinn wins his free. Great bravery from young Kieran O'Rinn, a part of our under 15 coach panel last year, looking to come back in at under 16. Darragh Casey carrying along the line. Murphy trying to track him. Casey goes by him. Still going Darragh Casey, carrying forward. Still going Darragh Casey. He's been faced up now by Conor Stanley. Out to Ronan. Can Ronan do something with it now? Evan McGrath. It's Daniel Custerson. Evan McGrath.
Cusacks have numbers back now, 12 back in behind the ball, defending fairly stoutly, and defending very narrow, which is what you want to do. Protect your goals here.
And they're pushing out as a team, Peter. I like that. When Eire are pushing back, Southwest Cusack aren't sitting in, they're coming in. Derek Coleman is sitting in the middle, orchestrating the whole thing.
And that's well called there, Paul. Like that ball, okay, beat Derek Coleman, but there was nobody else winning it except him.
No, that's well organised from Southwest Cusack, considering they've only been together for 6 weeks.
Just a fly kick from
fly kick out to Alex Doyle. No better man to get it on. Now we've Owen Condren inside. Can Jack Monaghan tidy it up? Looking for his Bangladesh teammate Alex Doyle. Takes the shot on himself. It's to the left hand side and wide.
Wasn't Alex not 14?
Off.
Yeah. It's just that, again, probably wasn't on the shot, but you just have to recycle it sometimes. But one thing, you just try and coach players in a situation like that. When he won that ball, there was a guy just 5 yards from him, but he took a solo. Why take the solo? Give the ball first, and then if there's a pass on, give it.
Move the ball faster. You're right there. It's a short kick out from Cathal Kennedy to Darragh Casey. Runners off his shoulder. Kieran O'Rinn moves out to Shea O'Grady. Shea delivers into Ron Dooley. Looks like this one might skid. No, tidied up by Dooley. Conor Phelan sizing him up. Again, Southwest Cusack had the numbers back. Derek Coleman sitting in the pocket there as it falls wide.
Wide ball, yeah.
Again, both teams are set up very defensive, or not very defensively, should I say. They're getting back quicker.
Yeah.
They're getting back quicker, and they're structured. They're well disciplined.
Absolutely. And again, look, you've got to hand it to Southwest Cusack's management team. You're bringing guys together that don't normally play with each other, and to have a formula and a structure like that is very good. It's impressive from a management point of view, you got to say.
Yeah, management team, manager Kieran Timmins from the O'Hanlon's club. For a young guy, he's well experienced.
Yeah, he's a good
he's
guy.
been with our Colts for the last number of years now, really establishing his name as a coach.
And we know, Paul, the whole idea when we looked at putting this competition together was to develop players, get them competitive in a situation, get guys from lesser clubs, that not traditional strong clubs, playing at a higher level. But it's also to develop the coaches as well, and selectors and backroom team, and get guys used to the feel of playing championship at a tight level.
Yep, it's been a really tight championship so far, as we've seen. Friday night could have been very interesting. Southwest Cusack beating Norton Alley. If that game had ended in a draw, we were in all sorts of bother with maths. So Luckily enough for us, it was straightforward with South West Cusack getting the win.
But you're good at maths, Paul. If you come down to it.
I don't know. I would have had to get the calculator out, Peter. Derek Holman sets up the attack here. Murphy. Good tackle from Eire Rogue, and Adam Hockney carries out the ball. Delivers to Joe McDermott. Joe out to Zach Kelly. Back to Joe. Joe is looking for Ronan Dooley. The run was made, not given. Adam Hockney slowing it down now. Can they build an attack? Shea O'Grady at his own 65-metre line. Jamie Dooley, loads of pace in this guy. Be interesting to see, can he go forward? Gets it off to Ronan Dooley. Evan McGrath slowing it down again, gets his shot off. Will it curl? Just not enough. And to the left-hand side and wide off his left boot.
Good effort. But again, you've got to say, while he got the shot off, he was under pressure. The South West Cusack's defence were hounding him, they were at him. They weren't just giving up on it. And that little bit of pressure that you exercise just puts the guy under a slight, pressure himself kicking. He hasn't got a free shot, is what we're saying.
Yeah, South West Cusack's defending well here. James Hockney out towards it. Brian Lowe underneath it, breaks it down. Breaks it down as far as Conal Dermody. Conal Dermody in all sorts of trouble here. Brilliant pressure by Eire Rogue. Winning the free, over carrying the ball. Ronan Dooley, solo and go. Carries it forward, beats his man. Looking up inside, nothing on, cuts back in. Left boot again, Ronan Dooley. The ever reliable, great score.
Score from Ronan, good finish.
Yeah, there's great individual scores. Nice to see a guy take his man on. Solo and go quickly, take his man on, cuts in, gets his own score.
As the programmes are starting to just obliterate in our hands from the...
There's not much left of mine now, Peter.
We're now after being handed an umbrella, and this might help.
James Hockney goes along with the kick out on the far side. Jamie Dooley breaks it down. Alex Doyle underneath it. Dahi Roche carrying forward. Man in the middle is Dara Coleman. How many times has he made that run so far today? Long into Jack Monaghan, but Dara Casey. Brilliant defending. Gets the return off Brian Lowe, out to Shea O'Grady. Shea O'Grady fumbles, but gains possession again. Out to the far side. Back corner, Murphy looking to set up the attack here. Adam Hockney has a runner, goes for it himself. Long shot, swings off the boot to the right hand side and wide. Bit ambitious from that distance, Peter.
Probably, yeah, but again, as I say, that slight little bit of a wind is in their favour at the moment. We're just going back to the last score there from Ronan Dooley when he swung into the left. Just Connor, I think it was Connor Phelan, number 2, just got isolated a small bit, and a lot of good aggressive tackling from Eire Rogue, turn them over. But again, in situations like that, players just have to just drive out, head up and drive out, get distance. Take
long kick out, won by Brian Law. James Hockney couldn't find his own man in the middle of the field. Brian opts to go backwards. John McDermott setting up the attack here. Eire Rogue pushing bodies forward. Shea O'Grady carrying it into the 45. Looks for that little dink pass into Ronan Dooley. Ronan turns, swings, right boot.
Good finish.
Another good score by Ronan Dooley. That's 3 excellent scores by Ronan Dooley.
Yeah, 2 with the left and 1 with the right, and Eire Rogue take a 3-2 lead.
It's been all Dooley up front for Eire Rogue so far.
Yeah, and
but I have to say, South West Cusack aren't giving him space. He has to create it himself. He's working hard there to get the ball and turn and get his shot off.
Yeah, listen, he's there for a reason. We know his capabilities, and dangerous here now from South West Cusacks, because they've left Dooley in on his own, not the guy that you want in there on his own on the edge of the square.
Dogfight for possession, and Eire Rogue win the free. Joe McDermott. Dara Casey solo and goal, runs into Jack Monaghan. Runs into Jack Monaghan. Sometimes referees will give it, sometimes they don't. Conor Murphy, long ball in.
Good defending there,
Dahi Roche, excellent defending.
Excellent defending, because look, it was 1-on-1. Get your hand on it. If it breaks, you have a chance of winning it, or the keeper's there, pick up the pieces. But that's good defending. South
West Cusack's under pressure here now. Can they tidy up possession? Free won by South West Cusack. Off they go. Finn on Nolan carrying forward. Kicks it forward. Jack Monaghan underneath it, unfortunately slips. There's a bit of the intensities after rising in the last couple of seconds, Peter.
Yeah, a bit of pace coming into the game there, you know. They were kind of feeling each other out there for a little bit, but you know, both teams
Cormac
going at it
Murphy,
now
left boot, over the bar.
Square for Cormac Murphy on the left. You know, now Cusacks now just need to, you know, they really need to just batten down the hatches now. As I say, that little bit of a breeze. The rain is stopping slightly. Still a bit of a drizzle there, but just need to toughen it out the half time when they're playing against that slight breeze. Well,
Yeah,
but I say it's a breeze, but it's slightly in their face.
They'll want to. Lar Murphy says he's not. He's bringing it up here. Ronan Dooley standing in around the keeper. We'll have to check that one at half time, anyways, Peter.
Yeah, no, I think he is allowed to be in there.
No, it depends how close he was. Was he 30 metres away?
Maybe that's what it was. Like, you know,
Senna Sheehan. Apologies for any language you might hear. Senna Sheehan winning his free. Alex Style pushing him over, says the referee. Telling them to go out by the sideline. Not many options here for Senna Sheehan. Goes short to Kieran O'Rin. Callum Jordan putting him under pressure. Kieran carrying forward. Darren Casey looks up. He's looking up. Giving in the centre to Brian Lowe. Again, Brian's looking forward. Can they get that ball into Dooley? Travel there is the call from Cormac Murphy. Lays it off to Murphy now. Murphy swings it out to that far side. Evan McGrath into Brian Lowe, who sweeped in around the end line there. Oh, kicked it straight to Joshua Walsh of the Michael Davids club, playing for South West Cusack today. There's Finan Nolan, works it out to Conor Stanley, who's been very quiet in his first half, Peter.
Yeah, Conor, I'm not sure midfield is his best position. We know his capabilities again. You know, a brilliant season at fullback for Carlow Miners last year. Kind of player that you like to see coming onto a ball, you know.
Yeah, interesting. He's played midfield for South West Cusacks nearly every night. I'm pretty sure.
He's a fine footballer.
He's well able to move, but Eire seem to have him figured out today. Plays it back out to Murphy. Derek Coleman again in the centre here. Can he orchestrate something from centre back? Gives it out to Finan Nolan, who we know has loads of pace. Looking to go forward is Finan. Continued his run, Finan Nolan along the end line. Goes for the goal. Rattles it. Oh, what a finish.
Nolan. That's as good a goal as you're going to see at under 16 level anywhere. He
looked at the keeper and said, I'm going for the roof, hit the roof of the net and into that top left corner. Finan was one of the members of the team that started that attack on that far side, Peter, and he finished it off lovely.
I make it what, 1-2 to 4?
I have a 1-2 to 4 as well. Now it could be
1-2 to 4. I think the scoreboard has stopped working. It was working earlier, but I think the rain is after getting in and doing its work on the scoreboard. But 1-2, we make it to 4 points to South West Cusacks at the moment. Early ball into Ronan Dooley again, and Ronan.
Conor Phelan has a hand around him.
Here. He's got the advantage, and he
takes his pop.
He kicks it with the left foot again. You know, good score.
This point number 4 for Ronan Dooley, is it? He's 2 off the left, 2 off the right.
3 off the left, 1 off the right.
3 off the left, apologies.
He's third one off the left there, yeah. And again, 3 for him, and that's 4 for him, and 5 in total for Eire. So, level game here.
My programme is just gone, so it is. I have. Here we go, James Ockley with the kick out. Just in front of us. Murphy wins the break. Murphy has a runner in front of him. He gives it to him. Joshua Walsh going forward.
Just again, the
slips away.
Pass, Paul, these are small things, but they're important. It just takes the momentum out of what was happening there. 7 minutes left, according to Robert here, official timekeeper.
Murphy under pressure.
7 minutes left.
Jordan plays it into the corner to Joshua Walsh. Joshua Walsh lines up Kieran Ryan, plays it to Jack Monaghan. Jack Monaghan scored a lovely goal here on Friday night against North Nally to help them win the match in the end. Can he do it again? He's going along the end line, nothing on. Can he recycle it out now? Eire putting serious pressure on him in that corner. They're not giving him an inch. Joshua Walsh gets it out as far as the middle. Here goes Murphy. Murphy beats one man, looks inside, goes again, little dummy, goes for the left.
2 hops.
And he gets done for 2 hops in the end. Correct decision by Lar Murphy, our referee today.
He's actually saying he overcarried it, but Either or, it's a free out. And Eire get on with it again.
Brian Law building the attack here. Slips away from him on the bounce. Again, it's something players will have to be aware of. The surface is getting slippy out there. Cormac Murphy. Far side to Evan McGrath. Evan McGrath back to the centre to Brian Law. Brian Law has Senna Sheehan outside him if he can find him. No, he opts to go back to that left side. Peter Parle on the ball now. Peter delivers inside. Ronan Dooley wins his ball well. Back to Peter. Peter, the pass gets away from him, and Southwest Cusack's cleaned it up.
That's what we're talking about again, Paul. It's just those little things that are very, very important. Those passes have to go to hand in conditions like this.
Yeah, it slips away from you, as we've seen. It's just going to roll away. Very hard to regain possession if it does. Brilliant by Zach Kelly. Brilliant pressure put on there in the full forward line. Dara Coleman carries out the ball. Dara has a man outside him if he can find him. Joshua Walsh goes forward.
Well, great pass from Dara Coleman. That's to get the guy running onto the pass.
Callum Jordan.
Reach back.
Callum Jordan. Kieran Rim putting massive pressure on him. Tidies it up. They're shouting for breach. Cormac Murphy sprints back quickly. Ball across the box. Oh, brilliant goal. That is Owen Murphy of the Mount Leinster Rangers Club. That is a brilliant finish. It was soccer style.
I'll take it. He plays a bit of soccer when you see that, but again, great persistence in the corner, from, was it Callum?
Callum Jordan kept going.
Persistence, because he was being hounded and hassled and everything that goes with it. It was stout defending, you say, and hard defending from it, but he just kept at it, got the pass across him into the danger zone. And days like this, put the ball in there, and you just don't know what's going to happen.
No, very, very soccer style there, where he just continued his run in. The ball slipped to him and he sliced it into that bottom right corner. But here come Eire on the attack. Ronan Dooley beats Conor Phelan. Sizes up Dahi Roach, and Dahi Roach does nothing wrong according to Larry Murphy. And Ronan Dooley is down hurt. And this game is getting intense, Peter. We can shouts from the sideline, players pushing.
Yeah, and again, look, Ronan Dooley had a goal on his mind. He kind of jumped into the player, so I'm not saying Larry was 100% wrong there. It was look, we're a long way away from it. He did jump. He had 2 feet off the ground jumping in. So is he saying that the defender held his ground and given a free?
He's going in to talk to his umpires to have a word. We see referee Brian Deering down there and Billy Fanning, 2 experienced referees in the game, and Lara's coming out and he says no free.
Lee Moore is over the Eire team, and Lee is
Lara Murphy.
Lara would say.
Yeah,
nice way.
Lara told him he jumped into it, so obviously Lara says Ronan Dooley jumped into Dahi Roach, and Dahi Roach held his ground, so if he's sticking to his decision anyway. Southwest Cusack's carrying the ball out with Conor Phelan. Conor Phelan out to Joshua Walsh. Looks to go along the sideline, but Senna Sheehan doesn't give him an inch. Oh, that's great pressure by Senna Sheehan. Joshua Walsh tidies it up. Out to Conor Stanley. This man will go forward, will beat his man.
Good pressure from Eire though. You got to say,
Zach Kelly all over him, gives away the free. And out goes Murphy. Murphy kicks forward.
No.
Alex Doyle. Oh, Jamie Dooley misread the ball. Falls to Alex Doyle. Alex Doyle going through. This is not the man you want in space.
Great finish.
It's a very tidy finish from Alex Doyle.
Once he gets that onto the left foot, you're guaranteed if it's not going over, it's not going to be far away.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble big time. It's good to hear the shouts after a score like that, Peter. It shows the players are interested in this competition and they're driving forward for it.
And again, a little bit of afters here.
Adam Hockney and Joshua Walsh getting to know each other.
Yeah. Straight down the middle for the big men. Stanley goes up. Stanley, it is, yeah.
That's an unbelievable catch. Stanley driving forward. He has Alex Doyle off his shoulder. Alex Doyle, will he look to swing it? Goes for the goal.
Oh my God. What a goal. What a finish.
We said it about the first one, Peter. I think that one is just as good.
Listen, Paul, this guy is one of the most complete footballers. What a forward. Forwards are not easily made. This guy is a natural forward. He's got everything. He's what I would say is one of the most exciting prospects that Carlow GA have had as a forward in the last couple of years.
I agree completely, Peter. He is the real package. Larry Murphy brings the kick out up to the halfway line because Jack Monaghan decided to kick the ball away on Colin Kennedy. And Eire look to start the attack again, and what a goal from Alex Doyle. Really good finish. Picked his corner, buried it. Jamie Doody for Eire now going forward. On to Cormac Murphy. Cormac Murphy now. Can he get Eire back in this game? It's being pushed wide by Southwest Cusack. Loads of talking around that Southwest Cusack defence.
Yeah, they have them all organised now. 3 men, yeah, we're okay on the 3-man breach here. We're looking at it. Puts back in.
Joe McDermott, unsure what to do with it. Looks outside, gives it to Derek Casey.
Yeah.
Adam Hockley on the ball.
Adam looking to get a shot off. It's recycled once more.
Evan McGrath from distance.
It's a good finish. Yeah.
Oh, drop short. In the back of the net.
Yeah, it's a goal.
He's going in to check square ball.
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't say it's a square
No,
ball.
the goal is given. As you see, the umpire waves the green flag.
Yeah.
And Eire are back in this game. One long ball puts Southwest Cusack under pressure, and they get their goal.
Again, look, the conditions, Paul. It's worth a punt. He was no doubt he was going for a point, dropped short, but it's a difficult one for the keeper to be trying to handle on a day like that. Ronan Dooley read it well.
Kick out straight to Senan Sheehan. He looks to go forward now. There's space in behind that full back line. Gives it to Ronan. I think Ronan got the last touch on that ball before it went in, maybe. We'll have to watch back the replay.
Okay, so we're looking at there's a couple of minutes to go at the half time, and my calculations, it's 3-2 to Southwest Cusacks, 1-5 to Eire. So there's 3 points in it. 9-2 is 11-3. Yeah, 8.
Just coming up to the half an hour mark now. Will add on any more? And
let's give it a little shout out while we have a chance to Sental, who are proud sponsors of this regional tournament and the hurling as well. Great to have them on board. Fantastic support from Brian Maguire and the crowd in Sental, his crew in Sental, always willing to sponsor these underage events.
Ronan Dooley goes long. Oh, what a finish by Ronan Dooley. We are having a goal fest here today. Ronan Dooley with the left boot. Unbelievable finish.
That's a great finish from Ronan Dooley. Like, just one of those, like the contrast between that, 2 wonderful finishes, one from Alex Style at one end, where he just rattled it hard, high into the corner of the net. Ronan Dooley, daisy cutter on the ground. Very difficult to.
Darren Murphy blows the half-time whistle.
Oh, well, that's a brilliant tonic. 2 goals in the last 2 minutes for Eire.
That'll give them a great boost coming out in this second half.
So we have it now 2-5 Eire, 3-2 to Southwest Cusack. So a draw match at half time. We'll just confirm that with Lar and try and get another programme, because the programmes have been just obliterated completely. There you go.
And we're back here now in Knitwatch Centre of Excellence here in Fenagh. We're getting ready to go in the second half. Correction on the score, it's Southwest Cusack's 3-3, Eire 2-5.
The rain comes pelting down again. Not nice conditions for football, but look, it's football in December and guys are lapping it up out there. Maybe we're the ones that are giving out on the sideline because of the conditions, but these guys don't seem to be too concerned about it. Really treating us to a really good fair here, Paul. As I said, the correction on the skyline, on the score line, Southwest Cusacks have a 1-point lead as we start the second half.
Yeah, be interesting to see how we go here in the second half. We're treated to a really good final. Obviously a long season for Eire, under 16 county champions. Southwest Cusacks formed 6 weeks ago. Players from Bangorstown, Michael Davitt, St Mullins, Mount Leinster Rangers, Fenagh, and I think that's all the clubs covered in the Southwest Cusacks team. Yeah, great spread of clubs in the Southwest Cusacks team. Good to see players from all over coming together, putting it up to our under 16 county champions. As they look to go forward now, Owen Condren on the ball, plays it out to that left hand side. Joshua Walsh into Callum Jordan, comes back outside to Owen Condren, looking to get on the ball. Very quiet in the first half. Owen under pressure. Derek Coleman spreads it back here. Finn Nolan, a guy we know really well here, looks to drive forward, plays the ball into the centre, falls away from Stanley. Again, as Peter McConnell has said many times in that first half, if the ball doesn't go to hand, it's going to skid away from you. Cormac Murphy now finding it out himself that the ball will skid away if it hits that deck. Murphy reassures Southwest Cusacks have possession. Derek Coleman sprays it out here to Dahi Roche. Dahi Roche didn't play on Friday night against Norton Alley. Hurt his ankle in the warm-up. Seems to be alright today though. And he carries the ball. Looks for Jack Monaghan, who's being hounded by Dara Casey. Jack now out at 65. Looks forward. No option forward. Looks to take on Dara Casey, and he does. Beats him here on the outside. Plays it forward onto Owen Condren. Owen's ball slips away from him. And Peter clears it up for Eire as Dara Casey brings the ball forward now. Out to Shea O'Grady. Shea plays it.
Pelting down again.
He is pelting down.
Straight in our face here on the far side of the pitch here in Fenagh. Pitch number 1.
You don't hear too many players giving out about it.
Absolutely.
They're loving it out there. What a game we're being treated to here in the under 16 Central regional competition. Senna Sheehan driving onto that ball under pressure from Dahi Roche. Beats his man. Looks to go out to the sideline with Zach Kelly. Zach back to Evan McGrath. Evan McGrath playing that long ball in for Eire first goal today. Brian Lowe gets met by 2 big Southwest Cusack men. Joe has a runner, looks to go inside to Cormac Murphy. Ball skips away from him. Finn Nolan applies pressure. Cormac beats him along the end line. Comes back outside onto that left boot. Dummy solo. Kicks it.
That's a great score.
That's a great score by Cormac Murphy.
Yeah, Fionn probably just lunged in a small bit, he's right just to stand up, make himself big, Cormac Murphy boxed into the corner, but just kind of lunged in, give Cormac the ability, and he's a very skillful player. He doesn't need a second invitation to go around a guy, and it's just these small little things, but again, an excellent finish when he got it onto the left foot.
Yeah, won his own ball in the corner, beats his man, comes inside, a couple of solos and then slots it over. Conor Stanley breaks it down to himself here and now looks to go forward. Ball slips away, put under pressure, kicks it forward for Callum Jordan from the Fenagh club. Jack Monaghan. Jack back to Alex. Clubmen at home and Bangorstown. Alex Doyle kicks one off the left. And that is another fantastic score by Alex Doyle.
And again, you just know once it's on that left foot, there's a good chance they're going to end up in the score. So a point apiece in the second half leaves the score now at 3-4 to 2-6. So a point in it for Southwest Cusacks.
So just looking down below here on Pitch 3 Peter, the game has ended, so we'll get a score update there on our under 16B champions very shortly for everyone.
And we were just looking at it during half time there. It looked to be a really competitive game, a lot of good football being played. What we could see again for the conditions, we're a little bit of distance away at the moment, but Norbert will be back to us with a score now very shortly.
Carl Kennedy with this kick out for Eire. Eire opting to stay with their keeper. They've switched keepers at half time in the last couple of games with Nigel Coughlin on the bench for them today. retaining possession. Shea O'Grady plays it to Dara Casey, who's driving forward here. Plays it to Jamie Doody. Jamie Doody, ball skids away from him. Again, you can't hop the ball on this surface, Peter. It's going to skid away from you.
Pushing back, no.
No free given.
Oh, he didn't touch it, he let go of it.
Lara says he touched it on the ground, drops the ball. Lara brings it in. Lara's obviously an established referee. He's standing on the far side of him. He judged the Southwest Cusack man touched it on the ground, brings it in for not handing the ball back. And Eire Og now can level the game up.
Again, look, it's difficult conditions. I thought that the ball was dropped. He didn't hand on the ground. He had it, between, somewhere down the ground there. But Lara obviously a lot closer than us. When players feel that they've been unjustly penalised, talk about the referee. Just won't permit that anymore.
No, very hard to.
That's level again here. 3-4 to 2-7.
Long kick out by James Ockney up towards Murphy, falls towards Daniel Custon, under pressure from Alex Doyle. Back on their own 45 line. Eire Og now under pressure. Jack Monaghan jumps in. Jack Monaghan kicks the ball away, and Lara Murphy is given the free to Eire Og. I think he's been harsh on Jack Monaghan there.
Absolutely, ball was there to be won. Foot in, ends it. I think Dahi Roach coming here. I think he's struggling small with the ankle. He was down just trying to massage it. You said he had an ankle injury there on Friday night.
Yeah, he'd be feeling it out. He's not a player they can afford to lose in a big game like this. Dahi, an excellent footballer, and Alex Doyle drives forward now, carries it in. It's going to drop in around Cathal Kennedy's goal.
Well, good hands by Cathal there. You got to say, a dodgy one to be coming at you, skidding off the ground, but good hands. Good hands,
good awareness from the goalkeeper. And Eire Og can work the ball out now. It's a really tight affair here, no team giving an inch. Adam Hockney looking for an option. Alex Doyle tries to go over his head. Alex Doyle intercepts, and he'll get his advantage here, and now he'll get his free. Yeah. Adam Hockney had
it there. He could have,
solo and go. Goes by his man, and Lara Murphy brings it in. Not sure why he's bringing it. It's over the bar anyways, but he let one go in the first half, running into the man, and he's saying this time, no, he's bringing it in.
Yeah, well, I just felt that if Alex went solo and go there, that there was a chance that there was going to be a hand on somewhere there, and
yeah,
that's all it takes. And it's very hard for defenders not to do it,
Of course, when a man's running at you at speed, the first thing you're going to do is throw out the arm and try and stop him. You're not going to give him a free run at it.
Absolutely.
Alex Doyle now, he won't get an easier kick all day. We've seen him score a worldly of a goal in the first half, and now he's got another point to add to his name today.
That's a point up again for Southwest Cusack.
So substitution on the Eire Og team. Evan McGrath is coming off, and I think that's Jack Travers coming on there. I think we're number 23. Jack Travers coming on for Eire Og today. Now, Southwest Cusack have had time to set up their press for this kick out. Cathal Kennedy, no option short, has to go long. Goes out to that far side where Joe McDermott has it. Liam Murphy went up with one hand, drops it into Connor Stanley. Stanley picks up the pace, drives forward, pushed to the outside by Shea O'Grady, tries to beat him on the inside. He does, and he's done for steps. You're right. Yeah, he took too many of them, and it was a brave effort from Connor Stanley to try and beat his man, but unfortunately Shea O'Grady pushed him wide and he struggled to get back inside. Brian Lowe to Daniel Custon over the head. Daniel has space now. Alex Doyle coming towards him but won't get there. Custon plays it into Dooley, and that's brilliant defended by Conor Phelan, making sure Ronan Dooley didn't get the ball. Here goes Murphy carrying forward for Southwest Cusack. Murphy plays it in. Owen Condren on the ball now. Can he get his score? He punt kicks it.
Wasn't too confident going for it really there, was he?
No, he was in two minds whether to take it on or to recycle it back out, and again, punt kicking the ball in a weather like this, it's going to skid off your boot.
Richie's been called in as an injury to full forward there. Eire Og full forward has been injured.
Ronan Dooley. He's in a bit of bother.
They'd be a massive loss there, wouldn't he?
Oh, again, Murphy gets a hand on the kick out. But Joe McDermott ties it up for Eire Og. Regains possession. under pressure, plays it out. Brian Lowe, solo. Don't kick it away, the call from management of Eire Og. Brian Lowe into the centre, Dara Casey charging through. Back outside to Adam Hockney. Adam, long range effort. To the right hand side and wide, probably not the right option, Peter.
Yeah, it's a difficult kick into, because as you say, that's whatever breeze is in it diagonally, it's in Eire Og's face at the moment. Ronan Dooley looks like his day is over. He's gone over to the sideline with
that'll be a massive loss for Eire Og.
Richie Hitchcock there to people look. It looks like an ankle injury. I mean, massive loss to Eire Og.
Massive loss for Eire Og,
yeah.
He's not the type of guy that'll just go off for the sake of going off. Ronan would love to grind this out, but obviously not his day today, and that's a huge loss for Eire Og in that full forward line. Ronan contributing 1-4, I think, Peter, was it? Well, we haven't given him the first goal just yet. We're unsure if he got a touch or not. Long ball, Dara Casey intercepts, Finan Nolan tracking back. Jack Travers didn't give it back to him.
Yeah, I would, if I was making a call, I'd say that he's got the second goal as well, you know. Ryan Maguire from St. Hal just after joining us here, and it's great for Brian to be here. Great support for this regional tournament.
And Peter, just finding out there, North Nally were crowned St. Hal under 16B champions today, beating Carlow Davin down below on pitch 3. And
do we score on that there, Paul?
I'm just waiting for an update here from Robert Sampson to give me a score. He'll get it for us, he says.
So back to the match here, and again Ronan still on the sideline. Eire Og, it looks like Eire Og have made a change, so Ronan's day looks over.
And is that Dara Brady coming on from?
That's Southwest Cusack hold on to a 1 point lead.
Dahi Roach. Here's Dara Brady on for Ronan Dooley for Eire Og.
2-8 to 3-6 on my count.
I had the same, Peter, but again we'll get confirmation on that. Tidied up by Selin Sheen. Eire Og on the attack now inside the Southwest Cusack's half. Adam Hockney plays into John McDermott, gets it back, goes by his man, tries to go back inside to Dara Casey. He does. Dara getting pushed wide out to Brian Lowe. Again, Eire Og are after losing a big thread inside Peter. That kick pass won't be on for much longer.
Yeah.
Adam Hockney, long range effort, and again to the right hand side and wide.
He's got a good boot on him though, Paul. You know, he's getting the distance. It's just that he's probably forcing it, and when you're forcing it at distance like that, your accuracy just goes a small bit, like, you know. Unless you're Alex Style. Who or I'm going to say Ronan Dooley the other end.
Ronan Dooley the other end.
We got a really good exhibition of score taken from those two in the first half.
It was almost like the All-Ireland final a couple of years ago, Kerry and Galway, Shane Walsh and Shawnee O'Shea shootout. Ronan Dooley unfortunately on the sideline now with an ankle injury. It looks like James Hockney kick out goes to the far side, breaks down. Murphy tidies it up. Murphy takes the big hit and plays it off to Joshua Walsh. This guy has pace. Gets stopped by Brian Lowe, plays it forward. Ball slips out of the hand.
Well done.
But Joshua Walsh tidies it up again for Southwest Cusack. Looks for the kick pass into Alex Doyle. Can Alex continue this good run of form he's in? Jamie Dooley puts it out over the sideline rather than a kick out.
Any port in the storm, when you're tracking backwards and you're going towards your end line, just get it out of there.
Get it out. I think there was a sub made on the Southwest Cusack team as we were talking. It looks like Callum Jordan has gone off, and number 19 Connor Stewart is in from the Fenwick club. Kicks it straight to the Eire Og man, and he touches it on the ground. Correct decision by Lara Murphy.
Unfortunate, yeah.
Very unfortunate. Tried to do the right thing, and unfortunately the surface, the ball just won't bounce up for you.
Now, Alex Doyle has been called over to take the free here. Now if he's going for it and he does happen to ping it, it'll be just amazing. And it looks like he's lining it up.
He is lining it up.
Maybe 2 or 3 yards in from the sideline, 30 metres out. Big ask.
He's lining it. Alex Doyle from distance. It's curling. Unlucky to the left hand side. It wasn't far away, Peter. No, he had the distance.
Look, listen, again, with a crowded area, shot to nothing. Set yourself up for the kick out. Look, you're killing it. Get the distance on it. At least you're killing the ball. Setting yourself up, ready for the kick out.
Carl Kennedy with the kick out now. Bit skewed, but it falls to an Eire Og man. Tidied up by Daniel Custerson. Again, nothing in this game between Eire
Breach,
and
there's a breach. No.
Southwest Cusack. Have we got?
Wrong way from a breach.
Yeah.
You're looking at the wrong line there,
You're
Paul.
looking at the wrong line, Peter. I have to say, Peter, the surface is slippy and it's wet, but the pitch is holding up considering the amount of games have been on it over the last couple of days.
Yeah, a lot of traffic with training, all the county squads back training on it, so credit to the ground staff here in Fenna.
And Norton Alley winning out the B final 112 to 7 points. Sorry for cutting across you, Peter. Robert Sampson just confirming it for us. Southwest Cusack. Alex Doyle up by 2. Alex Doyle up by 2. Alex Doyle, Southwest Cusack should I say here, not Alex Doyle. Alex Doyle putting them 2 up.
So that's 3-7 to 2-8.
3-7 to 8. Correct. We'll have to check with Larry Murphy on the official score.
Stanley's starting to field ball in the middle of the field there now. We're saying that we're sure that was his best place, but look, he's absolutely.
Jack Monaghan wants a go.
Plucking him out of the sky.
And that's unlucky. That is unlucky. He had time, he had space. It was worth an effort.
Plucked a few out of the sky now in the second half, Paul. So
he's coming into the game, isn't he? Eire.
Like, this is the difficulty that Eire have now. They're just, Carl Kennedy's just trying to get their hands on the ball in the middle of the field. He's kicking into that breeze. You know, they're pinned in fairly hard, and you know, Stanley, a few big men around the middle of the field there.
They're coming up trumps for Southwest Cusack, aren't they? They're putting their bodies in the way of everything. Brian Lowe breaks the kick out under pressure from Murphy. Plays it back there. Casey looks to go back inside. Peter Parle on the ball. Into Jamie Doody again. Very quiet since that first few minutes in the first half, but Jamie's on it now. Slips away from him again, and Murphy gets that long arm in the way. Tidies it up. Jack Monaghan plays it inside. They have a man free in the middle if he can find him. He's a man free. Point, and that is Southwest Cusack free.
He's just on fire at the moment.
On fire.
Yeah,
and I think he had a man inside free. If he got his head up, I think it was Connor Stewart was inside, all on his own.
And that makes it Southwest Cusack's 3-8, Eire 2-8 here in that final of the Central Regional Football Competition. As you said, another hugely successful event, and I make it 18 minutes gone in the second half. Probably 12 minutes left to play, Paul.
Yeah, and Eire on the attack here. Brian Lowe attacking hard. Jack Travers on the ball. Again, they've lost a big tread inside. Ronan Dooley sitting on the sideline this second half. Cormac Murphy, can he get Eire going up front again? Oh, brilliant defending by Eire, or by Southwest Cusack, should I say. Conor Phelan getting the hand in the way of Cormac Murphy. Alex Doyle has gone in full forward for Southwest Cusack now. It's a tactic we've seen from them over the last 5 weeks. Jack Monaghan will come out to centre forward, and Alex Doyle will go inside. But Eire on the ball. Play the ball inside. Brian Lowe again. No push on the back, says Lar.
That was a fair contest, no? Yeah. Stanley was
50-50 ball, and again, as you said, Conor Stanley, an established county minor fullback, he knows how to play the game. Tara Coleman driving forward, has a man outside him, gives it to Owen Condren. Owen Condren on the ball, driving forward, gives it inside, slips away.
Just a little bit too much on it.
Very unlucky.
We're talking about the importance of this ball going to hand, Paul, from those close encounters. There was a goal opportunity on. There was a score opportunity on anyway. Whatever about a goal opportunity, and
definitely a score opportunity.
Sometimes you think maybe he should have taken the shot on himself.
Now we have a substitution here. Adam Hockney going off for Eire, and one of the O'Brien brothers is coming on, unsure just yet. Number 17 on our programme is Callum O'Brien. His brother Sean is on the panel also.
There's a change here now as well for Southwest Cusack.
Number 20 is Owen Murphy from the Mount Leinster Rangers Club.
Replaced by 19,
Conor Stewart.
Conor was on already.
So there's another sub coming on there.
24.
Number 24 is not on our programme. We'll have to find out who he is. It could be Shane McCaffrey from the St Martin's Club helping out Southwest Cusacks today.
45 for Southwest Cusack. Shot there, good again. Good pressure from Eire. Get the hand on, and it was an important hand because it took it away from the goals. It was going over the bar if the hand hadn't got onto it. So
yeah, and if Southwest Cusacks go 4 points ahead, Peter, it's hard to see Eire grinding it back with the time that's left.
Listen, Cusack have kind of dominated territory anyway in the last 10-12 minutes, Paul. So you got to say, you know, that breeze is just assisting them, as we say. But look, we're looking at 10 minutes left on my clock, plus whatever Lara wants to play on at the end. But Alex Doyle lines up to 45 now. Again, difficult in the conditions, wet ball, slippery surface, heavy ball.
I'm looking over at the Eire bench there, and it looks like Ronan Dooley's warming back up, Peter. He must be looking to come back in, because Richie Hitchcock is having a talk with him. He's soloing the football, he's doing a couple of jumps. But back to the game here, Alex Doyle lines up to 45. Loads of bodies in around that square. It goes short. Fionn Nolan made a great run out to the side. Back to Alex Doyle, loses time on the ball. Dara Casey puts him under pressure. Dara and Alex and Jamie Dooley all play soccer together out in the Bangorstown club. Rivals today. Dara Coleman goes for his own score. It's going to drop in around the house and over the bar. And again, that's a great score.
Call in the goals, just got a hand to it. And again, it was one of those dodgy ones. Like, you know, if you knocked it down, there was a straight boot going in there, just tapping into the back of the net. So, you know, got a hand to it. And probably the best thing to do is put it over the bar.
Yeah, he done the right thing there, but
4-point lead, 3-9 to 2-8 to Southwest Cusack.
He was right, because Ronan Dooley is coming back into the game. And Zach Kelly is going off. Ronan obviously going off a little while ago with an ankle injury. Management team feel he's okay to go back on. He's going back into that full form position. Paul Kennedy with the kick out for Eire. Hits it long down top of Shea O'Grady. Southwest Cusack win the break. Jack Monaghan tidying up the ball for them. Under pressure here. Breaks out of the tackle excellently. Drives forward. Alex Doyle onto that left boot. On the ground, soccer style. Falls to Paul Kennedy. Excellent goalkeeping. Waited for the ball and it just skidded into his hands.
Yeah, and again, Jack Monaghan's picking up. He's a big, strong guy, and he's picking up a lot there.
Yeah, he's doing his bit around the middle, helping out his teammates.
Michael Murphy as well. Big men just get their hand in at the right times there. You know, as Eire come on the attack, and Darragh Coleman trying to track back, cover the full back.
Conor Phelan, brilliant defending to stop Ronan Dooley winning primary possession. And Darragh Coleman tried to ease it up. Out goes Murphy out to that sideline. Joshua Walsh, who's had a fantastic game today. Slips away.
Just a little foot in, which was Eire 21, Young O'Brien, is it?
Young O'Brien, yes. No, 21 is Dara Brady. Sorry, Peter, my correction.
Alex Doyle's had to get onto it here.
No free given.
Eire shouting, looking for a free.
Alex Doyle with that left boot. Across the goal to the right hand side and wide.
He's willing to have a go.
He's willing to have a go, right.
You know, and the ball is up the other end of the field, and it all eats into the clock, as the man says, you know, but you're killing the ball. You've got 30 seconds.
Peter's umbrella already took off, and a gust of breeze coming across us here. And that's the breeze we're talking about, Peter. It's coming right across the pitch. Not really favouring any team too much. Maybe Southwest Cusack's a little bit heading towards that goal down the Carpark side. Eire win the kick out. Dara Casey driving his team forward. Not happy with the challenge. Aaron Murphy gives advantage. Eire out to that Brian Lowe on the sideline. Conor Murphy carries forward. They're looking for pace over there in the Eire management. Jack Travers cuts inside. Man coming off the shoulder is Senna Sheen. Derek Casey breaks the line. He leaves him on the ground and drops short over the bar. Great score by Derek Casey. Beats his own man.
Back to a 3-point game. It's good stuff from Derek Casey, getting up into supplement his attack, you know, and again, Southwest Cusack with big numbers back there. We're just trying to defend the goal, make sure nothing goes in for a goal, but it just chips into the lead again as the wind gets up a small bit more again. Paul, I'd make it 3-8 to 2-8, 3-9 to 2-9.
Anyway. 3-9 to 2-9. I have it anyways, Peter. There's a goal in it, and I just hear the players shouting there's 7 minutes left. So obviously Larry Murphy has 7 minutes on the clock. And Stennan Sheehan puts the ball in front of Ronan Dooley, but Dara Coleman's there, but Ronan gets a hand in, and there's men inside. Jack Travers.
Brian Lowe's the far side, screaming for the ball.
That was not the option.
Bad decision.
Jack Travers had men either side of him, went for the option himself, and it pulls to the left hand side and wide.
Yeah, Brian Lowe was after stealing the yard inside the defence and is screaming out, looking for the ball. That breeze is getting up again. ball.
It's building.
So it's a matter of who's going to win the dirty ball in the middle of the field here now, because this is going out to a crowded area. There's no doubt that this is going to be out
James Ockley looking to slow it down. Larry Murphy telling them to hurry on.
a very, very crowded area and with a lot of big men. So the dirty ball to be won here on the kick out, and it's either, you know, that dirty ball is going to get the ball going away from your goals or towards your goals.
Eire really need to get their hands on the ball here and build an attack. Goal in it. Breaks. Joe McDonald wins the break. Excellent. Eire go forward. 3 points in it. Southwest Cusack's 3-9. Eire 2-9. Out to Senna Sheen. Late hit after the ball. Jack Monaghan needs to be careful now. Larry Murphy gives advantage. Free play for Eire. Plays it inside. Ronan Dooley has the beating of Conor Phelan. Looks inside. Brian Lowe into the goal. We've a throw game. Excellent. Great move by Eire. Really quick ball. Had the advantage. Free play. They knew they were coming back. Ronan Dooley goes straight for the goal.
Yeah, and again, Brian Lowe is after getting up there forward there in the last couple of attacks, so they need to be tracking him from the middle of the field. But again, Ronan spun on a tuppence, got it inside, did the right thing, flicked it across for Brian Lowe coming down like a train and just bats it back into the back of the net. So level here in Fenna for the Sental under-16 football A final. Cracking game here, 3-9 apiece, Eire versus combined team, Southwest Cusacks.
Now we have Jack Monaghan received a yellow card for the tackle on the Eire man out around the middle, and now we have umpire calling in Larry Murphy, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. 11 red. Cormac Murphy being called in. Obviously the umpire spotted something we didn't see off the ball. We were focused on Ronan Dooley beating his man along the end line.
So elbow,
he's calling for an elbow, so with the card this could be vital. Yellow for Jack Monaghan, yellow for Cormac Murphy.
That's the play. So again, good interaction between the linesman or the umpire and the referee.
Brian picks up again. Brian Lowe, how influential has he been in the last minute and a half? Getting the goal for Eire, and now setting up attack from the kick out. Ronan Dooley back into the play after going off injured at the start of the second half. They have men inside. There's Cormac Murphy onto the left boot, swings it. Will it drop? It will. In around the house. Who's there? Brian Lowe!
Yeah, another goal.
Brian Lowe has put Eire in front by a goal, Peter, and that man has had an amazing 2 minutes. Yeah. Scores the first, wins the kick out, and then goes up and scores the second goal.
And they haven't tracked them there, Paul. They haven't. They said they need to be tracking them.
Yeah, they're focused on Dooley and they're focused on Cormac Murphy, and Brian Lowe is slipping through. Twice now he's got in behind that defence.
Richie's been called in again from the sideline. Looks like an injury to the Southwest Cusack's keeper.
James Ockley from the Michael Davids club, and the rain is picking up, Peter. It's pretty miserable.
It's bad conditions since you want to be playing football in this time of the year. Paul, it's just wind and rain driving into us here now at the moment.
Thank God for the waterproof jackets.
Absolutely.
Here James Ockley down injured. Eire going to goal up. They went from 4 points down to a goal up in the space of 5 or 6 minutes. Right now the man, 2 goals. So by Ronan Dooley and Cormac Murphy.
We felt that when Southwest Cusacks went at 4 points up with 8-9 minutes on the clock, that Eire would need a goal to get back into it, but they've got 2, which put them back in the driving seat there.
I said to you when Southwest Cusacks went 4 points up, I said it would be very hard for Eire to get back into it. I couldn't see them getting back into it with the reintroduction of Ronan Dooley and Brian Lowe firing on all cylinders now in the last few minutes. Right in this game, again with 3 points up. Southwest Cusacks have to find something now. A lengthy delay here from James Ockley. So Sebastian Jerome is on the bench from the Bankstown club, so when we see the introduction of him, it looks like it. Like he's staying there, Peter. Too bad. Ronan Dooley being moved out to the middle of the field, hoping to gain on possession here. Not allowing the kick out here. James Ockley. Can Southwest Cusacks get Alex Doyle on the ball? He's been firing for them today, Peter.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to get him on the ball. They need to look. The Eire have won the last 2 or 3 kickouts here. We said that dirty ball, it needs to be won.
Good. Jack Monaghan
again,
breaks
they're winning
Brian
again.
Lowe. Breaks to Brian Lowe, and he's Cormac Murphy inside. No better man. Beats his man soccer style.
No.
Goes short. Across the goal. Oh!
Goal, yeah.
What a finish. What a finish.
Yeah.
Eire Og 2 goals up.
Oh, a little bit Cormac Murphy, who's it? A little bit of afters there.
A little bit afters, but Eire Og 6 points up. I imagine there's going to be a good bit of stoppage time here, Peter.
Yeah, well, just check the time here now, and we probably played 3 or 4 minutes. I make a time just up now. We'll play another 3 or 4 minutes.
Looks like James Ockney is leaving the field of play. So Sebastian Clone from Lancaster is on for Cusack.
It's just that the Cusacks haven't been able to get their hand on a kick out. The last 4 kickouts, back into the middle of the field, have been won by Eire Og. You just like to see some of the Southwest Cusack lads looking for something, giving the keeper an option for something short, because they've been just cleaned out there for the last 4 long kickouts.
They're going to need to come up with something very quickly here, because they've Jack Monaghan all alone over this side. If they can find him, he'll go over Darragh Brady's head into Finn O'Nolan. Go kick out one. Finn O'Nolan. Now, can Southwest Cusacks get back on the scoreboard here? Ball skids into the hands of Darragh Casey at centre back for Eire Og today. Had a man marking job in the first half, and now he's moved out the field. Darragh to his cousin Jamie. Jamie looks forward to sending Sheen along that sideline now over the Eire Og dugout. Out to Cormac Murphy. He's come to live. Ball breaks out. Cormac Murphy at the launch of the competition. He said he wanted to do better than Pal this year. So, try and see to the existing regional competition.
Yeah, big last 6 or 7 minutes there.
Continuing his run inside again, not being tracked. And he got the goal. That's put them in front. We've got 2 goals that put them in front. Now 6 points ahead. Ronan Dooley out on the middle playing keep ball here. Sending Sheen out to this side. Who he has O'Brien. O'Brien has the ball. He's going to slow it down again. No rush on Eire Og here. Jack Monaghan putting in. Dooley again. Eire Og playing keep ball. Really smart. We've seen them do this in the under 16 county final in Dr. Quinn against Palace. Really smart. Free Southwest Cusacks. Now they need to go fast, Peter.
It's goals now. Points at this stage.
It's interesting they've left Alex Doyle inside.
Yeah, well, that's the place to have, I think, Paul, at the moment, because it's about getting them, but Eire Og are just going to get numbers back there. Has to be put in quick here.
Has to be put in quick. Jack Monaghan plays it into Alex Doyle, the man we're talking about. Goes to the outside on the left boot. Again, he's going again, but Eire Og will crowd him out every time he gets the ball. They know he's a threat, and he carries it along the end line. There's a bit of free in. Could have went either way there. Very hard to see from this angle.
Yeah, absolutely. The rain driving into her face doesn't help at all. But
a lot of steps.
Yeah, but again, obviously being told, but again, they're going to manufacture goal for something that can't happen against over the mark.
We're 6 points down. I'd imagine there's only a couple of minutes left. They've a lot of bodies on the end line there. Alex is going to have to. He's going to have to work it out and then work it in, I'd say. Drop it in. Stanley's in there. Oh, Peter Parr coming out with the ball, but it's going to break out to the sideline here, and it's on contract for Southwest Cusacks. Keeps it in play.
Just put it back in there now again. It's just got to go back in. You've got to drive it in. There's no playing football out here now.
The Mount Leinster Rangers club sends it in outside of the boot. Lovely ball in there. They've got big men, but no Darragh Casey.
That's it.
Peter,
and final whistle.
That is the end of our match here. Eire Og running out the winners. Really, really great game of football. Peter, I think we're both going to agree on this. I'm going to give Darragh Casey, number 6 for Eire Og, man of the match today. Really influential. Controlled the game. Didn't panic when he didn't have to. And again, there's other. There's a lot
of excellent displays there when you see Ronan Dooley kicking 2-4 in the first half. He's getting scored 2-4 in the first half. You'd say certainly in for man of the match. Alex Style on the other side, tremendous. Players there, Phil Nolan from wing back, driving forward. Darragh Coleman driving forward. Cormac Murphy chipped in scored there near the end. Brian Lowe scored his 2 goals. A lot of standout performances there, but
A lot of standout performances, Anna.
constantly on the middle of the field for Southwest Cusack. Seesaw battle in the middle of the field.
I was just going to say, Peter, it was a game of momentum, and Eire got momentum, so was Cusack got momentum, and Eire got fought back then to get the momentum just at the final hurdle.
But certainly Derek Casey, fantastic player, great season with Eire last year. Fitting that he's there to pluck the last kick out of the sky when he's defending the goals. Well done, Eire.
An excellent game of football, and as we go for the presentation now, we're going to come offline, and thank you for staying tuned to this under 16 Cental regional competition. That game was enthralling, and we'll see you here next year for year number 3 of the competition.